So, I have a question for you. Is the sky really the limit if and when you're just merely hovering? I'm talking about just above the ground. Like, could it potentially be that the sky isn't your limit, but that you've limited yourself? Think about it. The way we operate speaks a lot about the way that we think. A lot. And so, maybe it's time to do some evaluating. How we think has a lot to do with the mental boundaries that we have set for ourselves, that we would allow others to set for us. And it dictates the experiences we have in life. That's just the facts. If you don't believe me, look at something that you were told as a child. And if you still believe it to this day, that's affected you positively or negatively, or maybe a little bit of both, depending on what it was. But that can change. The thoughts that you were thinking probably aren't yours. They're probably something that you've got from a television show, from a grandmother, from a pastor, from a friend. And you have taken that as truth. And you've utilized it and you've built on it as if it was a firm foundation that is incomparable to anything that anybody else could ever do for you. But when you discover that these thoughts aren't originally yours, you're coming to see that maybe the life that you're living doesn't look like the one you planned either. Because this isn't by design, it's kind of by default in many regards. It may have sounded good, but was it good for you? Has it been good to you? I have an idea. How about you look at what you desire, not at what someone desires for you, but what you actually desire. What you desire to do with your life, who you desire to be, what you desire to have, what you desire to see as an overall display of what you believe life should be like. When you let your desires guide how you move, how you operate, the way you show up in the world, life will begin to look different. I can guarantee that. For example, my cousin, she is a prime example of letting the desire for the love of what she does govern her, and it's taken her places. It's gotten her award after award. It's gotten her trophy after trophy into D1 schools. Excuse me, right here, go under here. It's gotten her to the WNBA draft. And in 2019, the WNBA championship. She's gone overseas. She's won over there as well. And so her love for the sport, her love for the game has gotten her to even a coaching position at a point. Shelly Ann Fraser-Price, the Jamaican track star, she let her desire for a high level of achievement take her from being a reserve in 2007 to a gold medalist in 2008, just 1 year. Just after 1 year, doing what most will never do in their entire lives. People who've been in track meet after track meet and in Doha and different countries don't get to ever taste gold. But she did, because she made a conscious decision to let her desire to achieve greatness govern how she moved. So what is possible for you? What could you accomplish? Could you write a book? Oh my goodness. That spiderweb was crazy. Could it be a bestseller? Could you buy the multi-million-dollar mansion that you dreamed of as a child? Could you travel the world for a living? What's possible for you? Could you be in the best shape of your life in your 30s and 40s? The answer is yes. The question is, do you want it? And how bad do you want it? We can't let the limiting beliefs that we've held onto for so long continue to be the building blocks for the rest of our life. We can't. It costs too much, and you lose a lot in doing so. I'm gonna leave you with this. Common sense is considered to be a good thing, but common sense is something that is often not questioned. It's considered to be the status quo in a sense, and it's also something that you don't really take time to reflect on because these are known facts. But what if I told you that common sense just might be the thing holding you back? Because it's the go-to. Because it's the everybody knows this, everybody does this, this is how everybody operates. What if you thought outside the box? What if you operated in opposite to the common sense, or what people consider to be common sense, and you had a breakthrough that could be available to you, that is available for you, but you have to take the time and make the application of the new discoveries that you make. It's not a crazy thing to do. It's something that might seem crazy to others, but what it'll do for you can be life-changing.